All right, cool, man. Well, you heard it. John Meadows is secretly a nerd, and
welcome to Price Plow.
hey, what's going on, Price Plow Nation? We are at the 2018 Arnold, and I'm with a guy that's actually not unfamiliar with the Price Plow channel. It's John Meadows. What's up, man? How are you, man? How's the? I know the expo really just started, but like, how's your weekend been so far?
Good. I had a lot of people in town. They're still in town, staying at the house. We're having a good time.
You're close by.
I live about 20 minutes from here.
Wow.
So,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
yeah.
we're a long ways away, man. Like, lucky. I wish my house was right down the road. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on, man. What's new with Granite, man? Is anything special coming down the pipeline? You guys just focusing on content right now? I mean, clearly you're producing a lot of it.
Well, there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot of discussion on new products, potential nootropic.
Oh wow! So now, yeah, that's energy nootropics. There's something that I got my eye on.
I love that stuff, man.
Oh yeah. To me, I want to see that like almost replace pre-workouts in a sense, dude. Like that's.
Well, when we built Arc Reactor, the goal was to create a great nootropic feeling, and that's why we had the dopamine agonist T-cream in there. And you may have noticed recently I added lion's mane into it.
Right.
So.
And that's kind of the new hot thing right now. The
yeah, I was actually using it for a while, and then like literally when we went forward with put it in Arc Reactor, and then like it broke out all over the internet, and I was like, cool, good timing.
Right.
So, but I've actually been using it for a while, but I'm really into the nootropic thing myself and feeling sharp for an extended period of time.
Yeah. As
opposed to feeling jacked up for an hour and then crashing and feeling rough for the rest of the day.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay, awesome, man. So potential nootropic. I'll be definitely keep my eyes on that. So let's talk a little bit about. I wanted to get into the names of your supplements a little bit. All right. Now, I told Mike I wanted to talk because clearly you've got some sort of Marvel / DC comic book theme.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Well, and here's why I knew that there was a little bit of nerd in you, and it's because it's not just that you're using comic book themes. You're picking certain things that you would have to like know a little bit further in.
Exactly.
It's like adamantium. Like Mike didn't know what the hell that was. You know what I mean? So all right. So what's the story with that?
I've always loved comic books, man. I mean, if you saw my office at home, it's full of toys, and I have a poster that the director of the X-Men actually signed and sent to me.
That is awesome.
I mean, so I've always been into it. I've always liked it. I'm not trying to be sneaky. I'm not hiding it. I'm calling Speed Force something because I like Speed Force.
Yeah.
Of course, we had to have our lawyers do their legal checks and all that, but luckily Marvel does make supplements.
Right.
So.
Right.
But I just love comics, man. I just have always enjoyed it. It's just a personal thing I enjoy. It's probably bizarre for a guy my age to like them, but I'm okay with that.
You know, what's interesting, and I don't know what you think about this, but being a guy that like I grew up on Marvel comics, and like I was huge, Spider-Man and X-Men and all these Ninja Turtles back in the day. But that, in a way, I think like it's almost what pushed me into fitness. And it's like these guys were always like jacked, and athletic and stuff. And I don't know, like it seems like there's an association sometimes between bodybuilders and athletes and like the comic books.
Oh yeah, it catches on. Like everybody wants to look like, well, the Hulk, obviously, but there's other guys, Colossus and all these guys. But,
dude, like the '90s comics, I feel like they had the quads and stuff. I mean, they were that was.
My favorite was always Galactus because the dude ate planets. Like you're pretty tough if you just go around eating planets.
But are you upset that they kind of botched that on the Fantastic Four movie?
Oh, that was a heartbreaker. That was awful. Please redo it.
Well, they keep trying to redo Fantastic Four, and I'm like, I almost like just leave it alone until we can figure it out. Like, just leave it alone.
You know who I like a lot is Namor, Submariner.
Right.
I have a comic book of his from the '60s.
Nobody's attempted that yet.
Imagine The Rock being Namor. Oh, man, that would be cool.
Interesting. Well, I think now when you see Aquaman on the new with the DC, God, what am I gapping on the freaking movie?
The new one, the Justice League movie.
Yeah, the Justice League movie. They made him look cool, and everybody kind of thought of like Aquaman as kind of the dorky.
He always was.
Yeah.
He was the wimpy one of all of them.
But I think since they made him cool, maybe now Marvel's like, you know what? Maybe we can pull a Namor out.
I know, that would be awesome. Namor is like the Marvel version of Aquaman. Check him out. He's awesome.
And expect the nootropic product to be named after Namor or something. No, I'm just kidding.
I have to think about that.
Ooh, interesting.
He had wings on his feet. Maybe we something about wings. Now they already did that with the bull, right?
Yeah, I think so. All right, cool, man. Well, you heard it. John Meadows is secretly a nerd, and we potentially have a nootropic product coming out from Granite, and we've got more interviews that we're going to be doing with John as well. We're going to be talking about some other things, but yeah, man, thanks again. Appreciate
All right.
it, dude. Awesome.
Welcome to Price Plow.